It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to another wilderness medicine video. In this video I'm going to be discussing the benefits of Vaseline when you're in a backpacking situation, a camping situation, maybe even a car camping situation when you are away from civilization and you're out in a desert or wilderness situation. Vaseline can be really beneficial to you because it can allow you to keep portions of your body lubricated and moist in situations where you're going to have terrific amounts of chafing. I'm sure I'm going to get all kinds of comments, but why do you want to avoid chafing in a wilderness situation? Well, around your reproductive parts of your body, whether you're a man or a woman, if you get serious amounts of chafing, your amount of discomfort is going to go up dramatically. It's especially true in a hot environment where it's very warm, it's over 100 degrees, you're sweating a lot, and you're unable to take a bath or a shower. The amount of possible infections and discomfort and just pain that can be caused is dramatic, and that's very, very true. That's very heightened in a situation where it's very hot and you're not able to bathe yourself. It's also true if you get wet in a hot environment. For instance, if you fall into a lake or a river and then you have to hike out, think of fly fishing. Last summer I was fly fishing in Montana, having a great time, and we hiked in and we didn't have nearly enough water with us. Because of forest fire, we weren't not able to fish in our regular area. So instead of fishing there, we decided we'd hike in, and we hiked over a great distance. I looked at the map and I told the guys I was with, this is a lot further than we think it is, but we did it anyway. And hiked in, and the shoes that I was wearing, I had worn for about 5 months, and I developed hot spots because it was so warm that my feet swole up. So I was having a lot of discomfort because of some giant-sized blisters on both my feet, and then I fell into the water because of those blisters, and we weren't wearing our waders because it was so warm, and I developed some terrific amount of chafing around my male parts. It also happened to another guy that I was with, and we were in a lot of pain, and we didn't have Vaseline with us. And the amount of pain that I was suffering, I mean, we had to hike out another 10 miles out, and I was in a lot of pain from my feet, and I fell because my feet were hurting, and then because I was wet now and I was having a hard time drying off, I was having chafing, and the amount of pain, I was already dehydrated, my feet were hurting, the chafing, all those things together. I mean, I would have paid for this little tiny bottle of Vaseline, I would have paid 50 bucks, okay? I had a $700 handgun, I had like $150 worth of fishing equipment with me, probably more than that, maybe like $200 counting my waders. I had all kinds of camping equipment, I had an excellent knife, I had all kinds of stuff, but I didn't have anything that could bring my poor body relief, that could help to give a therapy to my skin. And the result was a significant more amount of pain than I needed to endure. And when you have pain in a wilderness situation, you make stupid decisions. I did not take the time to get good footing as I was walking in the river because my feet were hurting. And that was heightened then as I had the chafing. So Vaseline can be very beneficial to keeping those parts of your body, those unmentionable parts of your body, comfortable in situations where you're not going to be able to bathe for a couple days. There are a couple different options. You can see here, this is a nice big bottle of Vaseline. This is 7.5 ounces. I'll bring it up here to the camera. 7.5 ounces. This is pretty big. And Vaseline, as it's in a hot situation, it's going to become much more fluid. And so I worry about how well that would do. I think it would be basically, I've never had a problem with it coming out of this, but I wouldn't take something this big with me, especially not on a day hike or even a couple of days backpacking trip. But something like this little bottle of Vaseline here works just great. And this is just their lip therapy. You can see there, that's like 1/4 of an ounce. But this is much more doable to throw in a bag or a backpack or a little medical system for a day hike or even a backpacking trip. You can see here I've got some makeup removal pads, and I've already put Vaseline on either side of these and then sandwiched them all together. And this serves a dual purpose. This is great for using with a fire steel for starting fires. but it also means that I have a pre-set up pad that's got enough Vaseline on there that I can use this if I have a burn or a cut, or if I have chafing, I can use these little pads to apply it, and then I could still start a fire or something with the remainder of the Vaseline that would be left on it. So kind of a dual purpose thing there. So it gives you a couple different options for carrying Vaseline, whether that's on the makeup removal pads, a mini kind of bottle of Vaseline, or just taking the bigger bottle of Vaseline. I've got other videos up on wilderness medicine. One that I've posted recently is on athletic tape and these little wrap-it attachments that help you know where your athletic tape is. I think athletic tape is great for making super bandages. Having a combination of like these makeup removal pads with some Vaseline on them and this makes a great super bandage for elbows, for knees, for areas that have been scraped or cut. You can also use these this athletic tape for a number of other things. Check out my video. It's called Wilderness Medicine Athletic Tape. You can find it there. It might even be down in one of the videos that YouTube is suggesting around this video. But think about what you're carrying in the wilderness with you. Think about the uses for Vaseline. That can be fire. That can be keeping your body out of pain, keeping you comfortable in a backpacking situation. There's other great options for useful medical equipment in a wilderness situation. I'm not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I'm not an EMT, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt and understand that you're going to need to make wise decisions yourself for your own benefit and protection in a wilderness situation. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. My goal is to produce quality video reviews of shooting, camping, and survival gear. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, it helps my channel grow. This is the Gear Tester signing off.